Guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So let's start off with Megan Thee Stallion. Because Plan F is supposed to debut on Billboard between top 30, top 40s. Okay, so let me know in the comments, is this a bop or is it a flop? According to the Billboard predictions, it's supposed to be at number 40 on Billboard this week. So I would consider it a bop. I don't think it's really a flop record, but I will say this. I don't feel like Megan should have did the interview the same week of her releasing Plan F, only because I feel like it distracted people from the music. People are not really talking about Plan F, so we don't even know how long it's really going to stay on the charts. But everybody is talking about this interview and whether she lied or not about sleeping with Tory. And, academics said that 7 rappers, he says 7 powerful people hit him up and asked if Megan was lying. And he told them that he heard that they smashed from Megan's people. Okay, the people around Megan's circle. That's what academics said. So to me, it kind of feels like the interview kind of distracted people from, the music. But she still got top 40, according to the Billboard predictions. So that's still good. I wouldn't consider it a flop just yet. But I will definitely say that people are not really focusing on the music anymore when it comes to Megan Thee Stallion. Usually the headlines have a lot to do with Tory and the shooting incident, and that's just really what it is. Moving on to Cardi B. Shake It allegedly is supposed to drop on Billboard. Garbage Gang be trying to act like Cardi B doesn't free fall, but she definitely does, especially when Atlantic is not pushing the record. But I'm going to give her a break on this one because technically it's not her song. And, she is doing a record with a bunch of nobodies. So, it free falls because, Garbage Gang is carrying the record. And as we know, Cardi B doesn't really do well when it comes to features. I mean, look at the No Love extended version. That basically flopped. The regular version is charting, but not the remix. And Cardi B is just not a powerful feature when it comes to somebody else's record. But when she collaborates with somebody and Atlantic pushes it, it usually does well. But, she's collaborating with a bunch of nobodies, Bori 300, K-Flock, D Boogie D, whatever his name is. These people are not really huge artists just yet. So technically, she still did them a favor because it charted. That was their first entry, okay? Which brings me to the topic of Doja Cat will eventually surpass Cardi B. Okay, when we're talking about accolades, because when it comes to Cardi B, it's really all about the numbers. Nobody's really talking about how diverse Cardi B is in her raps. They don't talk about her bars. They talking about how many Grammys she has, how many diamond records she has, number ones. But with Doja Cat, people talk about, her talent and they talk about her accolades. And Doja Cat don't even brag. She got a Grammy. Cardi B got a Grammy. The only thing is she don't have as many number ones or diamond records like Cardi B just yet, but she can get there. And then on top of that, she stays on the charts, okay? She hasn't left the charts since Planet Her came out, okay? I don't even think Invasion of Privacy was doing that. 5 songs on the charts at the same time. Invasion of Privacy never did that. And that's why a lot of people don't like Doja Cat and they don't want to consider her a rapper, because if they do, that means that she has surpassed Cardi B when it comes to accolades. And they want Cardi B to be number one. Doja Cat raps a majority of all the records that she has put out, and she also sings. But that gets overlooked because, she's not dissing anybody. She's not bragging about how many Grammys she has. You know, she's not bragging about staying on the charts. So a lot of people want her to beef with Nicki Minaj, like I said before. But I think in due time, Doja Cat, when it comes to the accolades, she definitely could surpass Cardi B. Okay? I don't think that a lot of people are going to be too happy about that, though. Moving on to the QueenB. A lot of people are wondering why Megan got a day in Houston before the Queen of Music, QueenB. I kind of feel like Houston don't really F with, Beyonce like that. I kind of feel like they don't feel like she reps them enough, even though she mentions that she's from Houston. She only really goes back there every once in a while. And she does give back to Houston, but, she doesn't broadcast it. She's not going there, doing turkey giveaways. She's not really giving out, free jackets or anything. She does things through her foundation, the Be Good Foundation. And I just feel like a lot of times when you don't really go back home where you're really from, sometimes the community feels neglected. And I feel like Houston doesn't really feel like Beyonce shows them a lot of love publicly. And I think that's why, they fuck with Megan and Drake, because, Drake will spend $1 million, $2 million at the Houston strip club trying to find Sophie Jr. And, Megan, she always talks about Houston and how much, she loves her family. And then also she graduated from college in Houston. Didn't she go to Texas University or something like that? So I feel like they don't feel that same love that they get from Drake and Megan Thee Stallion. But, Beyonce's more private. She doesn't always showcase what she does for the community, to the public. She's always been like that. But I think, people feel like she's guarded. Moving on to Normani. Allegedly, she has been teasing that she will be coming back with a new look. I guess she might be dyeing her hair a different color. She had the light brown for a little bit. Now, I will say this. I feel like Normani might have to step it up when it comes to her symbolisms and rituals, okay? The cheetah print was cute, but she got to step it up if she wants to compete with, these other girls. Chloe, when she performs, is like somebody's living inside her body. It's like an exorcism. Okay, she's going all out. She's licking the floors. She's twerking, licking her hands. Now, of course, all those rituals that she did really didn't work, especially for this current single she got out, Sleep With Me or Treat Me, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, I feel like, the industry wants something more from Normani. Okay. And, she's not really getting a push. So she needs to really step it up this era. And hopefully, she's successful with the next single. Now, if you don't know what the cheetah print ritual means, it basically symbolizes that you are a slave to the industry. And that's why you see a lot of these Instagram models and certain celebrities always wear the cheetah print, because the industry basically owns them. And that's just what it is. A lot of these artists be in 360 deals. That's ownership right there. We just heard what Chloe said, that she don't be making no money off the records that she puts out. But, she gets, the brand deal money, and, they take a cut of that too. She don't get all of it. But, she has to find other ways to make money, other streams of income. So let me know how you guys feel about that. And one last thing, I see a lot of people comparing Chloe and Halle when it comes to their type of music. But what people got to understand is that Chloe and Halle are two different type of people. Chloe, she likes more of the attention, and I feel like it's less of the art, it's more of the attention, versus Halle, she's more low key. I don't think she really cares necessarily to be quote unquote famous. It's more about the art, and you can easily tell, okay? By the way she dressed, by the way she acts. It's not really about that. But for Chloe, she needs that type of attention, because she feels like if I'm not showing my body, nobody's really going to pay attention to me. That's what it's giving for Chloe. But if Chloe had marketed herself a little better, it would have been more about the music. just like Halle. But it's like, nobody's really paying attention to Chloe unless her clothes are off or if she's twerking. And, she made her image like that. Hopefully, she'll tone it down. I feel like eventually she will. I think it's just a phase. And I think that Chloe is so talented that eventually it's going to revert back to the talent. Okay? She's young. She really doesn't know any better. And she's not really getting the proper guidance from the Queen of Music. So anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and have an amazing day.